Yeah.
It's like a birthday party nobody showed up to.
Gavin's fucking birthday.
It's true. I did have that birthday.
Gavin, it makes sense though. In retrospect, it does make
It doesn't make any sense.
Wait, are we on?
We're on episode 107.
Wow, 107.
Welcome to Girls Night Out.
Yeah.
What is it?
107.
And I'm Manolis Zontanos. And to the right of me is, or
George.
across the table.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for getting that correct. Jordan Scherer, and to the right of me is...
It's Gavin Stephens.
Woo!
You gotta lay it like that. Yeah. Got me good.
Gotcha.
Small victories. Small victories.
Okay,
I do have a butterfly
We don't
shirt.
have a lot of time.
that is a nice shirt. Where'd you get
Check
that?
the back. Out of the past. in
It's
Hamilton.
it's a Western shirt with butterflies and flowers
Let's
on it.
stop this.
I'm not doing this for me, Gavin. I'm doing this for the listeners of
don't
Girls
need-
Night
they
Out.
don't care.
They love
No,
this.
they don't.
They love this.
No, they say they hate it. It's like the Black Plague.
Haven't heard that.
Yeah, I heard it.
I've only heard
all over.
Good,
All over
good things
BuzzFeed.
about it. BuzzFeed's been commenting good things about this.
Yeah,
I'm wearing a black T-shirt.
BuzzFeed thinks it sucks.
Gavin, what are you wearing?
He wears this
so
green
let's
hoodie
get-
a lot.
All the time.
Let's get into.
That's why he
subjects.
doesn't like this, because he
No, I
wears the
don't-
green
I
hoodie
don't
too
care,
much.
I
He
don't
doesn't
care.
want us to call attention
I
to it.
don't give a shit. Let's get into subjects. So,
Nick, you're
Uh,
looking
I-
dapper
Hey,
today.
I'm wearing a blue shirt.
Before we get
Baby
to
blue. Baby blue.
interesting.
don't try to change it up here.
Yeah.
Be honest, you're wearing a baby blue shirt.
I'm wearing a baby blue shirt.
Interesting factoids. We were talking about. What was it? The Ari Shaffir thing. You guys.
Oh, yeah. Ari Shaffir, yeah.
There you go.
Before we get started on that, though,
No, let's not get started.
No one came to your birthday.
no.
No.
Honestly, though, you just got back from a
Oh, okay.
3-week
Yes, I did get back from a tour.
3-week excursion.
Yes,
To the-
it's 16 days. It's
to the
not 3
west?
weeks,
2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, two and a bit.
Yeah.
And a bit. It was at 16 days. No, it's longer than 16, right?
Did you get laid?
Yeah, it's 16. No, I didn't get laid. I'm married, so that kind of put a damper on it.
Okay, he didn't get laid.
Why
Everybody.
did you wink?
I didn't. Whatever. I feel like my mother on this podcast right now. Like, just I didn't wink.
Oh shit, we were covering like anything and everything while you were gone. There was no stop.
Really?
Yeah. It was
Of
just
what?
Just nonsense. When Megan
Yeah.
was on, we were just asking her a bunch of misogynistic questions.
Well, I didn't ask
Those,
her any misogynistic questions.
Yeah.
My pants were off.
Yeah.
It was
those
very
kind of
sexual
things don't
episode.
happen when you're
What
around.
happened to this mic stand?
I don't know why some of them are missing these.
Well, I took them off because they were springing up too high.
Oh, were they?
They're in here.
Yeah. So I missed a lot of just.
You missed
misogyny.
you missed a lot of good times, buddy.
No,
Maybe
We
there was
missed-
a little misogyny from Manolis,
yeah, but that's,
Nick.
that's to
Don't
be
worry about it, Nick.
expected. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's better. There we go.
So, anyways, out west.
Yeah, it was a good time. I was in Victoria, then Vancouver, and then Calgary, Alberta, which I don't know if I'll go back to Alberta again.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Just not a fan of Alberta.
In general, it's just like the.
Yeah,
the-
every time I go,
Texas.
it is. No, Texas has more culture. It just feels like I've worked too hard to be me. Like the crowds are great, they're good, but it's like I work too hard in the business to like it feels like Alberta. I got to keep proving myself to Alberta club owners, yucks, and outside. And I'm just like,
You're not talking about the audience so much, but the clubs.
yeah, just dealing with that. The audiences are boring. Like it was in Vancouver, Victoria. They're fucking killer, amazing. They're awesome. They're smart. They're amazing. And then you go to Calgary.
Why don't you
and-
just marry him?
I should.
You should.
Then you go to Calgary. It's just like, okay, you got to slow it down a bit. And they like stereotypes and shit like that. And they're just not. Yeah.
And you didn't get laid.
No, I didn't get laid, but I had a good time.
Why do you keep winking there?
I guess it's a stroke.
This tr-
It's not really me. It's not me winking.
So, but you make connections. Are you definitely going to go back again?
Back
right?
to Vancouver and Victoria for sure.
Yeah.
Those crowds are awesome.
Where
Those-
were you in Victoria Hecklers?
Yes, I was
Yeah.
doing like hour-and-a-half shows.
Oh, yeah?
They're just fucking awesome. Yeah, they're great. They're just that in Vancouver I did 30 minutes. But they were like it was Phil Hanley emceeing, me middling, and Pete Zellweger headlining. And the shows are great.
Where'd
And
you
it-
play in Vancouver?
Comedy Mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that
It's
place.
great. It's a beautiful room. And then I hung out. I did spots all over the city.
That's cool. Did you get shit faced at all?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Just a couple.
Well, like, yeah, a lot, but I wouldn't say it was like.
Here we go.
I wouldn't say it was tons. But a lot of the time you're on the road by yourself.
Right.
There's a lot of like you're just by yourself.
But you just have like a few pints at the end of the show.
Well, like I celebrated my birthday the week before.
Before your birthday?
Yeah, because I was in Calgary by myself, so I just had Domino's on my birthday. That's
Nice.
it. I went back to
Wait,
Domino's.
did you just have Domino's on your birthday?
Yeah, on my birthday.
Oh, so okay.
And did you also have Domino's before your birthday?
No, because I was on a budget, so I
Oh,
ordered
okay.
a shit ton of Domino's. Not a shit ton, but big Domino's, and I would let that last for like a day or so, like 2 days.
Yeah, yeah.
So it just go like I didn't have to go. Because in Calgary, you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So you could walk 20 minutes to Wendy's, and you're like, well, why am I doing that?
What was the name of the club you played in Calgary?
The Laugh Shop, which is a nice club too, and they bring in a lot of big.
Is that in the
names.
middle of nowhere too, or is
Yeah,
it?
that used to be the old Yuck Yucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all like every club I played except for Hecklers was an old Yuck Yucks that was like, let's get out of here.
Oh, and then they switch it up.
Yeah. They
Would
switched it
you? How'd you get all your food? Was it groceries and shit?
up.
or did you-
Groceries when I was in Vancouver.
This is so uninteresting.
I know. And then ordering.
This
I'm
part.
just interested in, for personal reasons, if I ever have to do this.
Vancouver.
So you bought them at stores.
Yeah, I went to stores. and bought
Was it
groceries.
local, organic,
No,
or
I
was
wasn't.
it
Yeah,
chain
it might have been.
food
It
source?
was like
Did you grow it?
Safeway. I didn't grow it. It was a Safeway.
Did you eat carrots?
No.
They're delicious.
Yeah, I did
carrots.
eat carrots.
Yes.
Sorry.
Tomatoes?
Yes, I ate tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
And I went to Old Navy, got shirts and underwear too.
You love Old Navy. What's with you in
I
Old
don't
Navy?
know. I don't know what it is, but I got like 3 blank shirts, or like these shirts for $5, and then I bought underwear for $5 each, which is kind of expensive when you think about it. But I made a stink because I had a discount.
What do you mean?
They gave me a discount. They take your email and give you a discount, right? So I went back in to buy the underwear the next day with my discount. But the guy entered the code, and then I was like, no, I don't want this one. There's one pair of underwear. I just wanted 3 instead of 4. And so he had to re-enter it. And so he'd call over a girl, and they look at me, they go, did you use this discount before? I'm like, no, I didn't use this. And he's like, no, I entered it wrong. And then he'd call over somebody else, and the same guy would look at me and go, did you use this before? I'm like, yes, I used it before. And then it was just like, they were just.
Did you use it before?
No, I did. I just got it. He used it and then had to change it. He was just trying to figure out how he could change it. It was just, they were just being dicks.
Did you get the discount?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I was gonna. They were like, "Can you just take 15?" I'm like, "No, you took my email. I want my 20."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, "Fuck that." That's when you're old. You got time like that shit. You're just like, I don't care.
No. Well, it's also like I'm in the right, so just give me it.
Yeah, give me my 20. And
I don't
then-
know if I would even have the backbone to follow through with that, though. Like, if they were like, just take the 15, I'd be like,
Yeah, but
All
when
right.
they accuse you of stealing, you go, "Okay, fuck you."
Yeah.
When they accuse you of trying to rip them off, it's like, "All right, fuck you."
I don't know. Still, for me, and no backbone, I'd be like, all right, I'll take the 15. I
I'll
don't know
take
what to
the
tell you.
15. Was
Yeah.
that 10? You 5, fine.
I'll pay more.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll pay you the discount.
Well,
I
I
had
don't know.
Chipotle's for the first time. That was delicious.
I think it's Chipotle's.
Whatever. And I had I had a sandwich place. Like, it's like very much like California out there.
What, Calgary?
No, no, Vancouver and
Yeah.
Victoria.
Well, it's right by California.
Yeah, well, north, yes.
It's pretty close.
It's very close.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. I had a good time. And TJ Miller, do you know TJ Miller?
Yeah.
He came by to a lot of shows. He was doing a lot of spots. He's filling Deadpool out there.
He's playing Weasel.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. But
He's
it's a
famous,
rated R.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there was a pretty cool. Did you see the trailer for Deadpool?
No.
They
Oh,
did
I
the-
saw the
the-
screen test thing.
Like the extra with interview with Mario
No,
Lopez.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
He's like interviewing Ryan Reynolds, and he's like asking him like all these basically questions that like comic book fans are concerned about.
Yeah.
So he's like, so Deadpool's been in the Marvel universe before. He was in the Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, technically he was in the Wolverine movie, but it's not the same Deadpool. I mean, it's completely different. He's like, and the movie's going to be PG-13. And he's like, Ryan Reynolds is like, yeah. So he's like, yeah, I think that's a great move to make it family friendly. He's like, I don't know if I would exactly call it family friendly. And then it shows Deadpool walk behind Mario Lopez and grab a light fixture and just smash him over the head with it and kill him.
Really?
And then go, fuck you, Slater.
Really?
Yeah, and he holds up a sign that says, rest in peace Mario Lopez, and he's like, "Don't worry, Jesse, Slater can't hurt you anymore." and then he's like, it just tells you that it's gonna be rated R.
Yeah, so they're doing good promotion on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was even like they answered all the questions that people were concerned about, and they kept like the meta aspect of Deadpool too.
Of
So
Deadpool, yeah.
Hey, is today a statutory holiday?
I believe so.
Because I didn't see any. I parked in that little lot beside us.
I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, I
don't
didn't
think
see no one
anyone's
else have tickets in their car, so it must be, right? So Jesus died today?
Yeah, is it died or resurrected? Or died? Probably died.
So he dies and I get free parking?
You get free price. That's why he died.
That sounds all right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm
You're not
talking for
Jesus.
I'm allowed to talk.
Oh, I
for
guess
him.
Jesus is in all of us, so
I'm a-
thank you, Gavin.
No, I've been
Resurrected?
No, I've been ordained to talk for Jesus.
Ordained?
Or I'm a rotary. What do they call 'em when you can sign for people? When you can do like contracts and stuff?
Okay, so it's like
none of us
it's like
know.
a football contract.
No,
like now
no,
you're
like
Jesus
an
for 2
agent.
years.
I would say a manager, agent. I can
Are you
sign
you can
stuff.
speak? You can. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
You're like you're in charge of his will.
Your manager, yeah, I would say. Yeah, I can do that. I was gonna say, what is it when you get like, yeah,
Did he have any kids?
Jesus?
Yeah.
apparently
Did he like knock up some? Did he crush
that's
some
what
puss?
they said.
He definitely crushed some puss.
You
Let's
think
be
he's
real.
got
here.
that long hair and those
He was
pecs.
like the first celebrity ever.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
There's celebrities
It's a-
before Moses
kind
was
of
a
a fact.
celebrity.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many?
There's other celebrities before.
Is
him.
it-
Moses was a hack. So
Moses was before Jesus.
it's kind of
though.
a hack.
But you can't be a hack of someone that's after you.
I think you might be able to.
Did Moses like split the sea, man?
Yeah.
Technically.
You're not gonna
That's
split
what he
some
said.
legs?
Adam and Eve would be. But
Did
is
anybody
there-
know about Adam and Eve before Jesus, though? People couldn't even fucking read. So did anybody know about Moses either?
Yeah,
No,
but
a
what about
select group of
Caesar?
people.
What about like the pharaohs and stuff like that? Egyptian pharaohs, like
Yeah.
they were celebrities.
Hacks.
I wouldn't say they're hacks. I don't. They were bigger than Moses. Like Moses wouldn't have a story without the pharaohs, and the pharaohs actually existed. Do we know if Moses existed?
We're not sure.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say he did.
He
Nobody
did?
split water.
What? Moses. Oh,
Wait, he
yeah.
did or didn't?
Didn't.
You
Yeah.
don't think he actually split the sea?
How come we have all those miracles happening like every fucking day in the back then, but now it's like nothing?
Because there was no
Yeah, now when
internet.
people have camera phones, all of a sudden all the miracles have
It's like,
stopped.
It stopped. Like as soon as we can document it actually, and the Bible is written like 300 years later by Greeks.
What's that?
It's written by the Greeks, the Romans.
What did they write?
They wrote the Bible.
Oh, they made it all
gross.
up.
Yeah, well, they created the stories and everything, but the story of Jesus has been around forever because the Egyptians used to have the same story with Horus and
There
yeah.
apparently was a Jesus.
No, that Jesus, the virgin birth and stuff, is a story that's been told over and over and over again by other religions.
So
the
there-
Egyptians used to tell that.
It's
story.
like it's a story that's just been kind of passed
It's a
along.
myth. It's like someone took.
It's like the Del Secchi guy.
I was gonna go with Candyman. I was gonna go with Candyman saying it 5 times in the mirror and it becomes true. Or like what's the spaghetti? What's his name? The Long Man. It's like Long Man. The Long Man. You know those stories?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
There's this like
Chef Boyardee, I believe.
No.
There's this creature apparently like really the tall man. Tall man.
Yeah.
There's this creature in photos that it's this
Slender Man.
Slender
Slender
Man.
Man,
Okay, yeah,
it's like
Slender Man. Yeah, okay.
Oh, totally. Now I get it.
It's like what is Slender Man? Like an internet thing?
Yeah, it was just an
Yeah.
internet. It's on spaghetti something or pastas. Weird pasta or something. That was the website.
Yeah, it was a Photoshop contest by it used to be really popular called Something Awful.
Yeah.
Something Awful. They had forums and they did a Photoshop Friday thing, and then someone come up with that, and then it just took off, and
And
like,
people started writing stories about it. And
but people were killing
Yeah.
killing themselves,
some
and
girls
other
killed
people.
themselves.
Yeah.
What?
Over this
Why?
thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
like last year. Or 2
Why?
years ago.
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know
They-
the story, but they killed them. They killed someone or killed.
Why? Because they read the story and then made them want to kill themselves? I don't get
well,
it.
they think it's like an urban legend or something like that. Like, cause they're new and shit. Like they're like,
Photoshop contest becomes an urban legend.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's how Jesus was
That's
born.
exactly how Jesus worked.
Yeah.
Without the Photoshop. But
Yeah.
that's
It's debatable.
eventually it's like remember that stupid shit we did, and then it becomes like that's here. That.
What
really
if that's
happened.
true,
Yeah.
though?
What if it's true?
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah,
Fucking
definitely.
idiots.
Would have been a lot easier for Moses to make the 10 Commandments if he had an iPad or some shit.
Well, God made them, right? big holy iPad.
Didn't
whole
he have to
thing.
inscribe them into a stone though?
I saw the movie, so it was all lightning. That I was like,
Oh, I heard
Dot
you
matrix
took credit
li-
for that.
Yeah.
dot
I heard-
matrix lighting.
Okay.
But
I
yeah,
thought he fucking hammered it into the stone himself.
No, from what I saw in the movie, it was lightning. It was
And
like
that's the
burning.
documentary that you saw.
That's
So
the documentary starring with Charlton Heston.
was that archival footage that you saw there?
It
Okay,
was
yeah.
The documentary I
And
watched.
Charlton Heston was Moses, right?
Yeah.
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 Jesus
He's
Christ,
still
that guy.
alive.
I say there's
The
no way
irony.
Moses had ADD because like it would like start chiseling to one and be like, nah.
He's a multi-talented human being.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At what point do you just use a stencil? The T's must be
Yeah,
terrible.
Who's chiseling fucking 10
And
rules
keeping it
into
like
anything?
online. Like if
Yeah.
I had to chisel, my words are going like off like that. And I have
Yeah,
to use
yeah.
like a few rocks to just like paste them together.
I'd calculate it wrong, so I would have like half the sentence on
Yeah.
and have to go to the next
other
rock.
side,
Yeah.
flip it around.
Yeah.
And thou shalt, and then you flip the rock around. Covet thy neighbor's wife.
I love that movie
Chisel.
Invention of Lying where he writes it on pizza boxes and he's
Yeah.
like just shows it to the people.
That was that's yeah.
It's impressive. I'd have like spelling errors and shit too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And that's Hebrew too. Just imagine the spelling errors.
I don't know.
And
I
there's one
think
guy in the back the whole time he's reading it out going, "What? Talk louder."
but like you write these
Yeah,
10
Mike.
you write these 10 commandments and then what? Like now you got to fucking does everybody have to come and like remember them?
Yeah.
Like they look at these stones and go, "Okay, I got it." And they leave? Or
I think they hand
was
out
there
Cliff
pens and
Notes.
papers?
Hand out Cliff Notes.
Or do they put a paper on it and then they like
Should
with-
we be
do that.
writing this down?
or they use a pencil and they just like you know what I mean? Or do they actually write it? Do they have
What,
they
on,
have
like,
pens?
chart paper?
Like you know, like
Giant.
do you ever put like paper over like if you put it over some like
Yeah.
can
And
you
do
use-
the
It's like in The Big Lebowski when Jackie Treehorn just draws the picture of the guy with the huge dick and he
They
scratches
scribble,
it
yeah.
over and finds
like
out
all
what he wrote.
detective shows.
Yeah, all detectives.
They do that.
So,
Yeah, so maybe they were all Hebrews were all detectives back then.
and also if Stonehenge is still around,
Yes,
why aren't the 10 Commandment stones?
because he threw him at the golden calf.
What?
In the documentary I watched,
What happened?
he threw it because they built a golden calf to worship the golden calf instead of God. And then he's like, "Thou shalt not covet other gods above me." And then he throws it at the calf, and it all
Then someone was like, "That's the only copy."
yeah. Only copy. Yeah, Moses, about that.
He like adds different ones in on the second copy and stuff.
Yeah, about the copy.
Thou
that
shalt
you-
give Moses
yes.
blowjobs every Thursday. I don't remember that being in the original though.
Oh, it's in the original.
So he threw them at the calf.
Yeah, apparently in the documentary.
And then what happened?
The
to him?
calf goes into hell. It explodes and everyone screams. You know those Jews.
Yeah. So if I could
Nice, Gavin.
Well, that's
Good
not
segue.
anti-Semitic.
Into
You
the
know.
river.
You know.
They're always throwing fucking rules around.
It was the first. It's the first example of bureaucracy. I think. Well, actually, probably before there's bureaucracy, but there's bureaucracy. Yeah.
What is bureaucracy? What is it called?
bureaucracy? It's
What
like
is
all
this?
that
What does this word mean?
small, like your parking thing. How you asked, is it a statutory holiday? That's bureaucracy.
and like
Do you use the internet? What do you use?
My
it-
cock does.
Yeah, that's it. It's just
like paperwork and stuff and like
Yeah.
organization.
yeah, it's like all that. It's
Yeah.
the small little things. It's red tape.
Red tape.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. That's all I needed to know.
All right.
I had an idea, but no one really,
No, now we've been your Wikipedia.
Yeah. So
Uh,
did you want to go ahead?
No, I was just gonna say it's a good point that if I could see God now or see Moses spread the Red Sea, I would be religious. But other than that,
Yeah, like if God,
Bureaucracy
I'd
is
be,
a way of administratively organizing large numbers of people who need to work together. Organizations in the public and private sector, including universities, governments, rely on bureaucracies to function.
so it's like Jesus.
I wouldn't. Okay. Let's
Exactly
go.
like
Let's go with
Jesus.
that. It's like Jesus.
It's funny whenever there's like we're at Yucks or whatever and you're talking to somebody, I'll just stand by because I know within like a couple of minutes you'll be like, hey, what's that word?
So you just stand
yeah, I
by
just
waiting?
assistants, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like,
'Cause
oh,
it's funny.
where's my thesaurus?
Yeah.
Oh, my human beings are my computers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's gonna run out because we don't know much.
Yeah. Well, you'll always know more than me, Gavin. That's all that matters.
Still, we don't. It's a lot of pressure. It's a
Well,
lot.
then I just call you an idiot. right?
That's true. That's what we wait.
Or an asshole.
What are you, an asshole? What are you, an idiot? Yeah.
Because he doesn't know the word that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys want to talk about Ari Shaffir? Is that
Yeah,
what you said?
because it was-
Yeah, sure.
That sounds good.
Do you want to describe what happened?
So he told that he aired his special on Comedy Central.
Yeah, recently, right?
Yeah, he had a special from chill.com.
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah, in 2013 called Passive Aggressive. And then Chill went out of business. So the special was just kind of in limbo for a while.
Yeah.
And then Comedy Central, since Ari Shaffir got the This Not Happening show, and then he came out with his special this year called Paid Regular, they decided to put out his other special, Passive Aggressive, and kind of rebrand it as a Comedy Central special.
Yeah.
But when they did, because he independently produced Passive Aggressive, he used this one comedian's name, who is this girl from LA, I think, who has one arm and she's like, I don't
Overweight.
know. Yeah, he called her like fat and stuff in his special, and he used her full name.
Yeah.
He didn't
So-
really call her fat.
Yeah, no, he totally did call her
he
fat.
did.
He
can't
completely
wash
calls
under
her
No, he
fat.
says like she's got that
And she's-
smell,
Yeah,
like
she-
that fat
like
smell.
she can't wash under her fat
Fat.
gut.
What?
Yeah, he totally
Yeah,
did
he
call her
said-
fat
he said she
completely.
can't wash-
Technically, he
maybe
called her
'cause she
fat, but technically he.
No,
kinda-
that's
it's
besides
like-
the point.
I know, but it's like he didn't. It was like
No, he said she
he
can't
used
wash
her to
under-
get into fat. I think,
She's-
in
no,
a
he
sense.
said-
No, because he
He
kind of
said-
stops the bit after that. Like the fat thing is like purely about her though.
He said she can't wash under her fat gut, maybe because she has only one arm.
Yeah, the one arm probably doesn't help.
I'd have to hear it again.
That's what
And then he says an immigrant crawled in there and died.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't even say that. Hear that part.
Oh no. Yeah, he
So he has a beef with her, clearly.
Well, he says like it was just that was more about this, that she's annoying,
yeah.
annoying
You
person.
don't have to bring someone's name up.
But well, I think that was smart that he brought her name up.
Why?
I'll tell you in a sec. But he also says just to clarify, because she cuts it and shows it on her like video, her crying about it. But she cut it so it looked worse than it was. He actually says like, I knew her when she had two arms. She's like, she was still annoying.
So
She's
that
just
still doesn't.
no, but it's like, well, I'm just saying like it's not about
No,
she's
it's-
annoying because she has one arm. She's annoying,
Yeah, yeah.
and now she
I
has
know, I
one
saw
arm.
all that stuff,
Yeah.
but that's still, you said someone's name.
Right. But so what was her issue? She says, "Oh, I'm upset that he said my name."
Well, basically, it's a one-way slander.
Yeah.
Like it's like she has no rebuttal. Like if he had went on his podcast and like talked to her about it and been like, "I find you annoying,"
Yeah,
then like at least she has a way to rebuttal.
there's kind of spine in that.
But then if she, like, there are people who are kind of annoyed with her at the fact that she made this video. They think she's like soft or whatever. But
That could fuck her for gigs too, right?
the video.
Yeah, that could like doing something like that.
But she is just responding. So like
Yeah.
I don't see how you can be mad at somebody for responding to
to-
something that's to somebody who used her full name and said something about her
Yeah.
already. You know what I
Dragged
mean?
her into some shit.
So,
Right.
that
like-
she wasn't dragged into before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like say whatever you with her arm and her fat. That's fine. I mean, it's not great comedy, but that's fine. But you bring someone's name up, and I'm surprised Comedy Central would air it.
That's the crazy part. That's what
Yeah.
John Hodgman wrote
The thing-
an article
Yeah.
on it.
But
I'm
the
like-
thing is, if this is what I think, by her, like, say he didn't say her name, okay?
Yeah.
She still would have done the video and added, and she would say
Why
something
would,
like,
how do you know she would do the video? You can't
like,
talk
you-
in hearsay. You cannot talk in
But her-
Listen,
what if.
don't say I can't. I can. I'm doing it
But
right
it doesn't
now.
mean- but it's like okay.
The kind of person she
It's
is,
like me saying that. Just imagine that lamp was yellow. What does it mean? It means nothing.
she.
We're talking about the situation that actually happened. We can't say what if he didn't say it. She would. Say
I can't tell you my theories,
But I'll tell you my theory. Then she wouldn't have responded.
and I'll tell you my theory.
Okay.
She would, and said, and to insult to injury, he didn't have the courage to even say my name.
Yeah, but,
She-
but you just made up a whole alternate universe. Alternate universe that
I
doesn't
think
exist.
She also did say
That's
that
it's
her,
called thinking ahead, Gavin.
That's not thinking ahead. You created an alternate universe that doesn't exist. You can't say she would have done.
Yeah, by watching
It's
the
like,
video,
you know
I can
what?
tell she would
You
have.
could sit here and go, you know what? Gavin is gonna go outside and murder someone.
Well, there's
I
probably
can tell
truth
if
to
he
that.
doesn't murder someone, he would have murdered someone. Like it's just it doesn't exist. You can't say something that doesn't exist.
Well, I just made it exist.
You have to argue in what exists.
No, I don't. I can do whatever I want, Gavin. I'm telling you that's the situation.
I can't debate you on.
Well, then that's your problem. That's not my problem.
No, that is your problem.
No, it's not my. I just watch again. It's not my problem.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you, that's what I think.
I can't debate you on what is.
Then let's talk about something
Because
else.
do you know her? Do you know her personally?
No.
Okay.
But
so
I hear
based
she's
on-
annoying. I hear she's
so
annoying.
whatever, she's annoying. But based on the video and you just looking at a video, you go, "Oh, she would have done it anyway." But
Yep.
that doesn't mean anything. We're arguing about that she responded to someone calling out her name.
I think
I
it's.
can't say whether she would or wouldn't.
I feel like mom and dad are arguing. Right now.
I think she
Well,
would.
You guys should jump in on this shit because
I'm not jumping in. I'm not jumping in. You guys
Jump
keep
in.
keep
you
going.
know I'm right. You don't
Whether
wanna say
you're
anything.
listen, whether you're right or wrong, Gavin, it doesn't change my opinion.
Oh, that's fine to have that opinion, but you can't bring that to the debate.
I just did.
I know, but it does. It's like it means
It's
nothing.
like you can't
It's
tell me.
zero.
But it's like what? Then you're what? You're saying this is the law?
no.
There's no laws here. I'm
Brad,
allowed to think this way.
You can't say, "Oh,
I
that person
can.
looks
I
like the
can.
type of
I
person
can. I don't
that
understand.
does that."
And why you keep saying you can't think this way? Why can't I?
It-
Why
it's
can't
fine,
I?
but that's
I'm
called
allowed to
prejudice.
think this way.
Well, that's called prejudice.
Then that's fine. I'm prejudiced. Then I'm prejudiced, and
All
I
right.
think that she would. She's the kind. I think she's using this to help her career.
All right, I'm gonna deal in facts, and here's the facts. He said some shit, and she responded to it.
Right.
She defended herself. That's the facts.
And she is
But you're
benefiting.
saying, based on what you can tell, is that hey, wait a second, she's an opportunist,
Right.
and she and even if he didn't say her name,
She.
she
Oh
would've-
God,
you-
she
she
would
would've
still.
taken the
I
opportunity.
put money on it. I'd put money on it. She would still would have made that video.
That argument means nothing to me.
Well, that's my opinion.
Who are you talking
not
to
valid.
at Yucks?
It's 100% valid.
No, it's not.
To me, it is. Not
But
to you, but to me, it
it
is.
can't be,
Listen,
and if we're
whatever you
debating-
say, I'm
But
still right.
I'm saying to you that she wouldn't, based on facts. Because
Based
I don't
on
know
fa-
if she would or wouldn't.
So I'm still right. So now
How
what?
Are you right?
I just told you I'm right.
All right.
There we go.
Because this is like pointless.
Okay.
I don't see how we can say, well, she looks like the type. That light.
I didn't say
slot
look.
sign-
I never
you
said
know
looks
that
like the type.
outline, outlet right there. It looks like it might explode. It probably will.
I didn't say
explode.
looks.
It probably will explode. If we
Okay.
don't plug something in there, it probably will explode. I can't talk in a reality that doesn't exist. I gotta talk in a reality that exists. She didn't do that. That didn't happen. What happened was Ari Shaffir said her name and she responded to it.
Right. And
I can't say, oh well, she seems like the
You
type
can't
that.
say I said it, Gavin.
All right. Well then, all right.
I said it.
So you think she would have? She's an opportunist.
Yes.
And she benefited on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Why can't I think that?
Well, that guy you were talking to at Yuck, what was that guy's name? About the same thing?
Scott
Scott
Falconbridge.
Falconbridge.
Yeah.
He had a perspective about that. What was that about?
I forget now. I really
yeah.
forget what.
Because
He was saying something about that Ari didn't punch up. He punched down.
all that shit's bullshit. Punch
Yeah.
up. Who cares a fucking
Yeah.
punch up or punch down? It's bringing someone's name.
What
up.
am I saying? Is it the best idea that he did that joke or not? That's his
I don't
his
even
career.
I don't even give a fuck about the joke.
Well, it's
I
his-
mean,
his-
saying someone's name is terrible.
I think it was smart
Especially-
that he said.
like
Yeah.
if you said the name of someone that was bigger than you or someone that actually did some shit in the fucking news, yeah, that's satire. You just saying someone's an open micer's name, you're a dick. And you're special. You're saying some open micer's name.
He probably wasn't thinking ahead that like she would have been done that anyways. So it was good that he said her name. Like my theory.
Or they had something worked out to get to both benefit from it. But then again, I don't know that.
No, I don't know.
Well, I saw another comedian. I forget her name, but she tweeted out that Ari was Facebook messaging her privately, telling her not to call him out on it.
Really?
So
My thing is like if you're saying like she seems like she would do it anyway, you're taking the responsibility off of Ari and taking the victim and saying that that's a bad person anyway and she deserves it.
I'm not saying she deserves it. I'm just saying, but that's my theory that
But she is a victim in that situation.
I think she's a victim of some sort of a victim. Yes, I don't think.
She is
I
a
don't think.
victim.
No,
From Ari, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, she's a victim in a sense. She's a victim, but I think what takes away from her being a victim is that I feel that this is like kind of like, oh, this is kind of a good thing.
But here's something that didn't sit well
I'm
with
getting
me.
I'm getting a lot of people know who I am now.
But what kind of didn't sit well with me was that he does the bit about her and says she's annoying and says her first and last name,
And
but
says
then
she's not that annoying too.
But then he does the bit about Patrick and doesn't say his last name. Like, that's kind of a weird choice to use her last name but not use Pat's.
I know. I don't know why he didn't use Pat's last name.
But isn't that kind of weird, though? Like, to me, it was.
But I think Pat, maybe because, maybe Pat's just his buddy, so he doesn't feel the need to say his.
But wouldn't it make more sense to say Pat's last name
If
and
you're
not
the
hers
buddy.
then?
If you're cool with someone, wouldn't that make more sense?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, maybe it makes more sense because he felt that he wasn't cool with her. He felt the need to say her full name just so you know, I'm not pretending to be I'm not shit talking. Here's her name.
That is shit talking.
No, I mean shit talking in the sense of I'm talking shit, but also I'm not going to say her name, so you guys maybe I can get away with it.
It
But
just
no,
doesn't make
that
any
is-
sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
And like John Hodgman's point, I have no idea how it got past Comedy Central
Yeah,
to not.
that's liable.
That's like
That's
surprising.
slander, man. You can
Yeah.
sue for that shit. Because it's all based on opinion. You said someone's name. That's liable.
But
Right.
is it still?
Unless, that's what I'm saying. Unless they both work some shit out.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
the only other thing I see. Is they both work some shit out for that.
Hopefully.
or-
Like it's deliberate.
That's the only other way I can see it. Based on lawsuits.
But Ari Shaffir hasn't said much about it.
Well,
He
obviously
said-
he's probably told not to say anything about it for now.
Just from,
Or
like,
they
lawyers
have
and
something
stuff.
worked out.
Oh, you think they're both in on this? If that was a fact,
A
That's
lot of it would
crazy.
turn on both
That
of
would
them.
be crazy.
that'd be crazy. I don't think so, but that'd be fucking nuts.
That'd be like some Sony
I
interview
can't
hack
see.
shit.
I can't see something like Comedy Central. This is my problem. Comedy Central has lawyers who are owned by. They're owned by how many companies? And they got lawyers on top of lawyers on top of lawyers.
Yeah.
And they would comb through that shit to see if he's saying anything liable. There's no way they would air something. Unless
So
it's
you think that this could be possibly
she has every right to sue. I'm not a lawyer.
No, you're saying this is all fake. I said you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's part of me that thinks that, and the other part of me is if it's true, if it's what she's saying is true, and it's all true, she's a victim. There's no way around it other than that, and she has grounds to sue. If it's not, they worked this both out together.
Well, apparently, what she says is that she didn't even know about it until it came out on Comedy Central, and she just happened to watch it.
Yeah, because she could complain about it in 2013, but Comedy Central is like they put their neck out there.
I know, it's crazy. It's
She
a
can
crazy
sue Comedy
situation.
Central. She can sue Warner Brothers, all those people, whoever owns that company. She can sue right up the chain.
I'm sure she will. She seems like that kind of person.
Unless she.
What kind of person is that?
The person that would sue.
Okay, you make it sound like she's a dick.
I think she is actually.
Why?
I think it's because I just think this is an opportunity.
Yeah, but she didn't take the opportunity or created the opportunity. Someone threw her into the opportunity. Someone said her name on a special, called her fat, made fun of her one arm, all that shit. She didn't ask for that. She's not a dick because she didn't ask for any of that. She was thrown into that.
Right.
And if I was thrown into some shit, if someone said some fucking racist shit about me or anything, I'd fucking right. I'm not a dick for taking up my opportunity or going, hey, fuck that person for saying that shit to me. That's not dick. That's like defending yourself. That's not a dick move. That's just fuck that. Why the fuck would they say that about me? I get you don't like me, but you don't have to say my name. You can write a joke about an annoying person with one arm and not say her name.
Yeah, but then I think then you're more of a pussy.
No, but the name doesn't benefit the comedy special.
But
the name doesn't have
but
me
it-
sitting
okay,
in Toronto. I'm
it comes- she's
wait a
sitting
second,
there.
Who is that comic? Who gives a
she's
fuck?
gonna sit there. No, yeah, but she's gonna watch it and she's gonna go, "That's fucking me."
So, but at the same time, but you're saying
You're not. So she's not gonna be upset still.
So wait a second.
Oh, he didn't say my name. So
So
you know
wait a
what?
second, Manolis. So what you're saying is he's creating an entire bit. Here's the point. He created an entire bit for her. That's what you're saying. So the bit is so fucking pointless to put into a comedy special because he created one bit for her. Whether he says her name or not, he created that bit for her. Because if he doesn't say her name, she's going to be upset, and he's a pussy for not saying her name. And if he does say her name, it's pointless to everybody else. It's pointless to me for him to say her name, but it's not pointless for her.
And he's so funny and like.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he needed to put it in.
No,
it was really mean.
If he doesn't say her name, she's upset, but it doesn't affect any other person on the planet
And
watching that special.
At least nobody would know her from it.
Yeah, no one would care, and no one.
I don't think he should have used the name. I don't think he should have even done the bit.
And if he says her name,
I'm not.
It doesn't affect me, but it affects her.
I think she uses her to get into something else, but it does come across that he's making fun of her for being fat, right?
And one arm.
And one arm.
And I don't even have a problem with like.
But he also says
honestly,
she was annoying when she had 2 arms.
I don't even have I don't even have a problem with any of that. I have no problem with him making those jokes. If he talked about a comedian and didn't say, "Hey, I know this comedian," blah blah blah, it wouldn't affect. I wouldn't be upset. Yeah. If she was upset about it, then she's putting her name on it. I wouldn't be pissed. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck about the joke, but I wouldn't be pissed. I'm not that I'm pissed, but I wouldn't. There would be no reason for me to go, "Oh, he's wrong." But as soon as he said her name, it's like that's for her. That's not for me.
But you don't think? Okay, so you think she hears the bit without her name? Now she's gonna go, I have no issue with this.
I can't say on that.
I bet she would still be like really hurt and shit.
Yeah,
but anyone would be.
So
whether
name or not,
bad.
Yeah,
name or not. If she's a victim, she's still a victim. Name or not, she's still hurt.
Yeah, but I don't understand what that has to. Whether she's hurt or not. Yes, maybe she is. I don't have. That's not my business. And if she says something, then I'm like, calm down, whatever, or yeah, she has a right. That's not I'm not in that world. I'm just in the world of Ari Shaffir puts out a special. I'm watching it in Toronto or Hamilton. I don't know who the fuck this chick is.
Right.
You don't have to say your name. Everyone around the world does. I don't know who this is. The only person that's going to affect is you and your crew who knows who she is in LA. It's that. So you made a special for those fucking 20, 15, 30 people? Or did you make it for everyone in North America? Which one did you make that special for? Did you make it for her or did you make it for everyone else?
He made it for people to laugh at.
Right. So why mention her name?
I think it just made sense. I can't tell you exactly why, but to me, I think it just made sense to say her name in his head. Because he's like, so you can say like, no, you can't say I'm like trying to pretend that it's not about her when it's about her.
Okay, but then that's for her.
That's the girl's name.
But that's for her. That's not for me. Right. I live in New York City. That's not for me.
For her, the scene just
it's not for anyone. That you're not making. You're releasing a product that's going to go out to the world. You don't need. Like, why put yourself in that situation?
Sometimes, like you tell a story, you'll tell all these little details, and just that's
so
part of the
story. You're saying that special that he did was the first time he ever did that comedy. He never worked at that comedy before. He never did months and months and months and months of rehearsing that particular bit. That was the first time he said that bit. He knows what he was doing, and he
probably says their name every time.
Right, and he was fucking with her. He wasn't fucking with anyone else. He fucked with her. Right. Because it meant nothing to anyone else. It just meant something to her.
Right, so
you got to look at it that way. Now, that's a dick move.
I don't think so. I think it's just, to me, I think it just shows that, like, no, listen, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not talking about you. I'm going to say your name.
Okay, but who is he talking to?
Like, her, the scene.
Her. It's no one else. Not even the scene.
Her and the scene.
Yeah,
just
but
like you can't say that I was afraid to say her name.
What scene? The L.A. scene?
The comedy scene?
In L.A. That knows her on open mics.
She's a regular. Cares? She's a regular at the comedy store.
Oh, but who cares? Like, oh my god, at the comedy store. Oh my god, these are the guys that are gonna buy my special. Like, that's what I'm saying is like, he's conscious of what he's doing. And he knows that it's only for her. It's not for anyone else. Based on what you're telling me, he knows that's only for her. And the people that hang out at the comedy store.
I just think, analyze it all you want. I just think it was smarter than even
if he didn't say her name and he just said all this, the one arm coming in, everybody in the fucking scene would know who she's talking about.
Right. So
he said the name for her. Only for her. That's it.
Aren't you speculating? Are you creating a universe?
No, I'm not.
Exist?
No, think about what I'm saying. Because what I'm saying is, if he said it, I don't need the name. Living in Hamilton. Nobody outside of that Comedy Store woman knows who she is in that Comedy Store scene. Nobody knows who she is.
Right.
Outside of that.
Right.
So I don't need the name. You can create the bit and do whatever, and if it's funny, I'll laugh at it. I don't need the name. You don't have, unless it's a big celebrity or a politician. I don't need the fucking name. So that him saying the name isn't for the average person.
Maybe
him saying the name
just for him. Maybe it's just it makes him feel better.
It's not for him. It's for her to let her know who she is.
Right. Say whatever you want to say. I think it was better that he said her name.
I think it's pointless to say her name.
I don't think it was.
Based on what?
So based on my thoughts, and that's what I think. That
Okay,
I'm right and you're wrong.
But I gave you my breakdown on why I think a certain way.
I think that it benefits because she's the kind of person that would have also still would have done the video, and on top she would have said during the video that's like, and he didn't have the courage to even say my name.
Okay, wow.
That's why.
That's speculation.
It's fact because I said it's fact.
This can't be fact. That's speculation.
I just
that doesn't exist though.
Everything in my world exists, Gavin.
No, that doesn't
Everything
exist.
I say is right.
But Manolis, that doesn't exist. That reality doesn't exist.
I made it reality.
You can't.
I just did.
Okay.
If
All
I
right.
was Ari,
I got a rocket car parked outside.
that's
too.
amazing. I love it.
That's my reality.
Listen,
Can I get a ride home?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. It's got
if I was in that
9 seats.
situation-
It's got a bunk bed on top. It's
if I was
fucking
in that-
rocket.
if I
Takes
was-
off.
If I was in that situation, I would have been like, I'm glad I said the name.
Yeah, you. But you can't.
No, I'd be glad because I'm like, as I'm watching that video that she put out, I know she would have said blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but Manolis, that's you. You can't say everyone thinks like you. And also,
That's fine.
She didn't ask.
Does that mean I'm wrong?
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying she didn't ask to be put in that situation. So no matter what you think her intentions are or what kind of person she is, she didn't ask to be put in that situation.
That's fine. You're right.
Right. So it doesn't matter if you think she's a horrible person and she's benefiting
I don't think she's a horrible person. I just think this was a nice opportunity.
Yeah, but she didn't create the opportunity.
But she's taking.
Yeah, so who fucking cares about if she's taking it?
But
if someone
just,
says some shit about me, I take the opportunity too.
That's cool.
Right, but
It's
that
fine.
doesn't make you a bad
Listen,
person.
One time Pat showed me season 1 of Louis C.K. where like him and as a kid, there was dialogue where it's like talking to nun, and the nun's like, "Hey, Louis, stop that. Jesus died for your sins." And then his friend, I think, says, "Oh, if we don't sin, then didn't he die for nothing?" I think that's how it went. So basically, it was like pretty close to my joke. And he goes, "Hey, do you want to cut the two side by side and put it on YouTube?" I'm like, no.
But I don't understand how that's the same thing.
Because I'm using, it's like.
That's common thought.
Yeah.
I mean, Luis doesn't know who you
it's
are.
common. Yeah, exactly. Do I think but I could have been like, I know he didn't steal it, but I'm going to do this for the opportunity.
Yeah, but everyone's going to look at you and go,
people.
yeah, but people are going to look at you and go, The judgment would be like, yeah, it's common thought. What's your problem? This is someone's name being called out. It's like we argue about the fact
you're talking about something totally different now. I'm talking about you said opportunities.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing. Like, look at the fat guy that everyone took a photo of. They put up he was dancing and they made fun of him, and everyone at this fucking table thought I was an asshole because I said he didn't deserve $20,000.
Right.
So how can you argue that the girl is wrong on this one, but taking $20,000 is okay?
I don't think he deserved $20,000. I said I think if
But you agree he's a victim in that situation.
Pharrell. If Pharrell wants to throw money at him, that's his money.
Yeah, and I just don't agree he should have got $20,000 for that.
I'm not saying he should.
In this situation, I agree.
But if I want to give $20,000 to a homeless person, that's my problem.
Oh, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, you agree that he was a victim in that situation.
Some kind of victim.
It's the same fucking situation, dude.
Right.
He was public. This woman was publicly shamed.
The difference was he didn't do anything.
He got $20,000.
No, he didn't do anything. He didn't go. You know what? Someone else posted those pictures.
Yeah, but it does. That's all semantics.
He was moving on with his life.
Yeah, but it's the same.
So then, therefore, he wasn't a victim. Therefore, that's why he deserves
Manolis,
$20,000.
the reason why it happened was someone posted the pictures. And there was a reaction to the posting of the...
Did he post it?
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
Did he post it?
Hang on. But she didn't put her name in his special.
Did he?
But she didn't put
let's
his...
not jump back and forth.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. She didn't put her name in the special.
Did
and
he
didn't
post
the
Did
photos.
he
It's
post
the same
it?
fucking thing, dude.
Did he post it? Yes or no? Did he post it?
No, but she didn't put her
There you
name in his.
go.
But she didn't put her name in his special. It's
But
the
she
same-
posted
no,
her
she
video.
didn't put her name in
She
the special.
posted her video.
No, go back to the fucking trigger, man. The trigger is someone posted photos. The trigger is he said her name. It's the same fucking trigger.
But he deserves the money because he didn't chase it.
She deserves to say something online
She can
about
say whatever
it.
she wants, but
Right.
don't. If you watch it, you can tell she's fucking going this in the back of her head. It's like, oh, my life, this sucks. I'm victim. It's like.
So you're saying Ari has no fucking responsibility on this?
I'm not saying Ari doesn't have any responsibility on this. I don't think this is the best idea for Ari that he did this, but I'm saying that
Best case scenario for me
a
and
little
Ari-
part in her brain's going, this is fucking awesome.
I don't know about that. Best case scenario with Ari on this is that he's in cahoots with it. That's best case I say for him.
Which would blow my fucking mind.
But even though, like, you don't fucking say someone's name. You just don't.
I mean, the other argument is all the stuff he said about Pat.
But he didn't use Pat's last name though.
Yeah, but
And he's also friends with Pat.
right, but he does say, like, you can argue all the stuff he says with Pat. It's just as bad.
She could sue, like, just
So
based on
Pat
that.
could sue technically.
No, but
Could he not?
but he's not going to.
But he could.
Yeah, I guess he could.
Right, there you
Right.
go. Looks like I won that one. All right.
Are you guys gonna get divorced?
No, I just like it's like arguing a fucking brick wall because
Can I read
it's just
something
like here's imaginary shit and here's reality, and I can't get into imaginary.
one of the most
What
Mine's
if?
not reality and yours not imaginary. Then.
Mine's not imaginary because
Why are
that
you right
is-
and I'm wrong?
because that scenario doesn't exist where she.
I will not. I will. We should just move on because I will not
Round
change.
No,
two.
clearly.
One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood, guys. So we'll be right back after this. I'm Dr. Phil.
Ding 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 ding.
Listen, I'm not
You
gonna.
guys okay?
Yeah, no, we're
Oh, I'm
fine.
fine.
We're fine.
I just like. What,
I'm not. Gonna
I'm
hate
not
you 'cause you're
upset.
stupid.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at him. Yes, I'm not mad at you. I just. It's like you're arguing and you're coming from a biased perspective. Ari's your friend.
Whether Ari's my friend or not, I still
That's your
think this
bias.
way.
I'm telling you, you're being biased. You're not
I'm
looking
not being biased.
because your argument when
I
I was here.
still
Wait a
watch-
second, let me finish. Your argument a few weeks ago for that fat guy was that he deserved that money.
He still does.
Right. So she deserves to say something about how she was treated.
She does deserve to say
Right.
something. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to say something.
but
I'm
you're
just
saying, so why isn't the fat guy an opportunist? Like she's an opportunist.
because the fat guy didn't post the picture.
He's still taking the money. He's
Of course
still
he did, but
he's still getting celebrity out of it. That's an opportunist.
What's that?
That's an opportunist. He's taking the celebrity from it.
He didn't post a picture,
Yeah, but she didn't put her name in the special.
but she posted the video.
Yeah, but she didn't put her name in the. None of it would exist if Ari
It's
didn't.
not someone else like came to her. It's like, or someone else like, we got to do something about
Manolis.
this, and she's like, no.
If Ari didn't bring up anything to do with her, what video would she post?
the same one.
No, she wouldn't have a video because there would be nothing about her. There'd
It
be
is
no
about-
video to put.
how many one-armed comedians are
Dude,
there?
if Ari didn't say anything about her, no joke, anything, didn't
Wait.
mention her at all.
no, wait.
If Ari
Wait,
didn't
you talking
mention,
about- you talking about not talking about her at all, or not saying her name?
not talking about her at all,
Yeah, then there would be no video.
there'd be no video.
Right.
Right.
But if he did the same joke without her name,
So,
there'd
but do you
still
see
be a video.
But do you see the problem?
There'll
with
still
it?
be a video.
Yes, but he did say her name. So let's deal with that. He did say her name.
Okay.
But if there was no existence of anything of her on that special, there'd be no video.
If you're saying if he didn't talk,
Didn't
about,
say anything about her, we wouldn't know anything about her.
like he didn't talk about her one arm or nothing.
Nothing.
Yes.
This is why part of the reason why I think it's set up. But
Yeah.
there'd be nothing mentioned of her. But
Right.
not only did he mention all that stuff, which I wouldn't even have a problem with, he said her name. So that gave her cause. You can't say she's an asshole when there was no that's the reason why she said some shit. She reacted to she was thrown into that situation. And good for her. There would be nothing if she wasn't even mentioned. She would have no video. There'd be nothing.
But wait, she'd be nothing if she didn't mention her name or didn't mention
anything,
her.
anything.
Well, yeah, that's true. But if he still told the joke without her name, she still would have.
I don't know
She
about
still
that.
would. She still would have the right to make that video, would she not?
Everyone has a right to make any video.
Okay, you're telling me 100% she'd go sitting there
I-
with her one arm going, maybe it was about someone
Dude,
else.
It's like for me, it's 50. I don't know anything.
Do you think
I
she
don't
would?
know anything.
Do you think she would think?
I don't know.
Then
I don't know.
Then I guess then it makes more sense that I know what's going on then. Then I guess I am right then. You don't know. I do.
So you know for sure.
Yeah, I'm telling
100%.
you. You're telling me.
So you went
it's
down
impossible.
that. So you built a machine that takes you to alternate universes,
buddy.
that don't exist.
I'm there all the time, man.
Okay, man. So and that's
You're
the
telling.
day.
You think that she's gonna watch that comedy special without her name?
Dude. I don't know. She probably got hurt.
Then you're crazy, Gavin. Then that means you're fucking nuts.
Because I don't know if she would make a video or not.
No, listen. You're telling me she's gonna watch that
And get
no
hurt?
name? No.
Maybe she would.
No, you're not listening to me. You're telling me she's gonna watch that video without her name. Same scenario without her name. She's gonna go, that's not about me. She's gonna go, that's about me.
She might.
She
might not.
knows.
Dude, she might not have.
So then, if she knows, okay, let's pretend she thinks it's about her. Does she have the right to make that video?
I guess so. You have a right to make a video.
Thank you.
But I don't understand what you're
Then
proving.
that's my point. She was going. I think.
No. Your point is she was going to.
I
Not
think
that
she
whether
would.
she has the right to. Your point is that she was going to make the video, not whether she has the right. She
She-
has
listen,
the right. Yes,
okay.
she has the right.
Listen.
You have the right to make a video
Listen,
about Ari
she has.
Shaffir's
Thank you.
Okay,
special.
she
I
has.
have the right to make a video about Ari Shaffir's
Right.
special. We all have the right to.
She has the
Lot of
right
sexual
to.
tension in the
Listen,
room right now.
she has the right to, and she
For
was
the
going
listeners
to.
at home.
but I don't know
Yeah.
if she's going to.
I'm telling you, she has the right to, and she was going to.
I don't know if she was going to.
I'm telling you, she is,
I can't live in that.
and I do, man. And
I don't
that's-
live in
and that's-
that.
And then
I like facts, man.
we agree to disagree. These are my facts. You're saying I'm wrong. I'm not wrong.
No, you are wrong because
No,
it doesn't
I'm not
exist.
wrong. I'm not
The
wrong.
world, I can't prove I can't
Watch
prove your
the
evidence.
video, man.
I can't prove
It
anything,
show-
dude.
you can tell
I can
she's-
prove my side of it. I
You
can't
can
prove
tell.
your
you
side.
You can read. You know what person when your person comes in a room.
You know what, man? Batman's real. Let's just go with that. Dracula's
Holy
real.
shit, really?
Exactly. Dracula and Batman's real.
That explains
We
a
need
lot,
to move
actually.
on because we like this.
Yeah,
is,
you're the one that keeps bringing it back.
no,
to
I
me
stopped.
having to
I
tell
was
you
listening
that
to
you're
you.
wrong, and
I
I'm
was listening
right.
to him. I was listening to him. I stopped.
Okay,
I let
I'm
you
right,
go.
You're wrong. Let's move on.
Further news: Batman's real. So
Yeah, there
this
you
is-
go. Well, it has to be because there's alternate
Are
universes.
you guys okay? You good?
This
I'm
is
fine.
609
He
and
hates-
alternate
he hates
universe.
that I have a point.
I don't know. I'm not. There's no point.
All right,
You're
let's
missing.
not-
No, wait a second. You're
Okay.
missing my point. There is no point.
You're missing my point. There is a point.
Okay,
that's the
there's
point.
a point. That's it. Yeah, just argue back what I say.
Yeah, I'm right.
Okay, you're right.
You think that she wouldn't do the video?
You're
would.
right, dude.
You
She
can
would-
watch the video,
she
you
would
can
have done the
tell-
video.
You can tell.
You're right. She would have done the
tell-
video. She would have done the video.
You can tell that she's the kind of person that
Based
would
on
do
her
the video.
eyes. I have this thing on my computer that zooms in on the eyes like a Japanese movie,
wait,
and I just
you
go,
mock
oh
me-
yeah, that's fucking right. She's got in her eyes.
You
And
want
I know.
you mock me all you want, but that's I can read what kind of person she is.
Okay, I don't know
can't?
her. I don't know her. I gotta meet someone before I make a decision like that.
I'm right.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is a hilarious episode.
And
Yeah.
okay, let's get past the sexual tension here. And in other news, Charlie Chaplin's wife made a video, and she felt really hurt by him. That was a joke in a really hard room right now.
Yeah.
It's a tough room. I feel awkward.
It's not bad. Stop it. Stop it.
You know-
Everyone grow the fuck up.
You know
It's a
I'm
debate.
not gonna grow up.
It's a debate. Relax.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, calm
Everything's
down.
fine.
I just don't know where to take this from here.
You
That's all
just
I'm saying.
talk. This is a debate. This has nothing to do with anger or mean or mad or hate. It's just a debate. You guys are not used to tension. You're just like,
Oh, I'm very used to
I'm an
tension.
atheist. I'm used to tension.
this
I
is
feel
fine.
uncomfortable.
We're
This is
fine.
fine. This is nothing.
Me and Gavin are fine.
This
Okay.
is
I'm
this
used
is gonna
to him
happen.
being a fucking idiot.
See, you can't do that. But it's
I
fine.
am.
But if
I
it
am.
is fine, that shouldn't
I am
bother
used
you.
to it.
No, that doesn't mean it shouldn't bother me.
Yes, it does.
Things can bother me. It just means that, hey, we understand that we don't mean it personally.
I feel like there's more here than the.
No,
Ari
no,
Shaffir
there's-
video.
There's
no-
nothing
there's-
personal.
there's no
There's
anger.
nothing personal.
Okay.
There's nothing
There's
personal.
no anger.
This
right
is
now.
just like me and him going back and forth.
Yeah.
All right.
But that you guys have to
We're
understand.
too old and stubborn.
Yeah.
to,
But
think about this,
to-
Exactly.
This is what just happened here, though. This is what you're saying. You're saying I should be talking. You guys just had an argument for like 20 minutes and then threw it to me out of nowhere.
Yeah, but you'll be fine.
Like, where the fuck am I supposed to take it from there?
You'll be
I'm
fine.
a stubborn. He's like he called me stubborn. I'm a brick wall. We're both.
Yeah, we're both.
stubborn.
Oh, I know you both
Yeah.
very well. You're both.
You guys are you guys are young and like this kind of shit is like what the fuck, but it's not what the fuck.
This
It's
is
just
like
it's not. Trust
every
me.
day with my parents.
Exactly, but it's different because it's not personal.
Okay.
There's no it's just
Yeah.
I gotta talk. You're not listening. Why the fuck aren't you listening? That's all it is.
Okay, I'm just wondering where to take it from there.
But
though.
there's mutual respect.
There's no anger.
There's mutual
I know,
respect.
but I'm just saying, like, literally just threw it to me. Like, what do I do? Okay, Trevor Noah is in trouble for tweeting.
It is a good.
What do I say from there? You know,
It's a good
I do
debate.
want to say this though. It was a great argument in the sense that like it points out two sides
Yeah.
of a situation.
both sides were accounted for.
Yeah.
Like it opens up the possibilities of all the thought processes of like a situation.
Yeah.
Whether you want to agree or disagree with whatever's right or wrong or whatever.
It's university
It's still-
thinking.
it's
It's
still
like
democracy.
it's like thinking on a subject from different angles.
Yeah. It's,
So
That's what I like about this podcast is that
Yeah.
we could do that shit and then walk away and we're fine. You and I have had at it.
yeah.
I've had it at almost everybody here. That's just who I am. But that's what I bring to the table. So it's fine. And
Yeah.
everyone
Okay.
brings their own shit. Trust me, there is no ill will. That's on my end.
No,
I don't have any
No,
ill will.
you
I'm
know.
not mad at all. I'm okay. I get frustrated, but I'm not mad.
All right.
But I know you're like, what do I do for this? Well, let's talk about something.
I'm
How
always-
was it like when I wasn't here?
Very peaceful.
Was it
Yeah.
very? Was it?
It
Was it all just
we were all
jokes?
raking Buddha sand on the table.
Was
and
it-
Yeah.
your
we
little
had
rakes.
incense here and everything. It was great.
Was it very peaceful?
I don't think there were arguments.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
there were any
sorry. I feel
arguments.
bad that I brought that back.
No, I think it's good. It's not always like this. It's just,
I realize that's who I am.
This is, and to be fair, this is a very emotionally driven subject. This is a very fucking a complicated issue.
Well, here's the problem too: is like you and Pat are really good friends with Ari. So, and I'm not saying that whatever.
I'm not
but,
denying that.
But it's also like it's like.
Well, this is the thing. If I wasn't such good friends with her, I also wouldn't even want to talk. I wouldn't even care about the situation probably that much.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's also for me. It's like a comedy
I'm only having
thing.
an opinion this passionate because also he's my friend.
Yeah,
It just so happens that this is the way I think about
yeah.
it.
That
I think if you want, I would think the same. If I didn't know Ari and I was involved with him as a friend, I would still think this way. I just wouldn't be as. I wouldn't argue I wouldn't have argued with you that long.
you're also coming from. I like Ari's comedy too. I think he's hilarious. And you're also coming from your truth. Like to say she looks like the type of person. That's your truth. That's who you are. You look at people and go, they look like that kind of person.
Right.
So, and then for me to go the other, it's just I'm sorry, I'm not like you guys, and I just kind of bring that kind of
Like
block
I
into the.
apologize. I feel like the sun's shining again.
But I whenever you and I go at it, they all get quiet.
yeah, I can
They
see it.
get.
Oh, well, we're
just
both
quiet.
alpha. We're both alpha males in that sense, and driven to like.
Yeah, like
Yes.
all like
Yell
us
at each
three
other.
are like the alpha males on the podcast.
Yeah,
like us three specifically.
But yeah,
We're like really alpha.
sorry,
Nick.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I mean, it
Super
doesn't.
alpha.
Like, I mean,
No, it's fine.
if someone's
Yeah.
listening to this,
I,
people that say
I
are on
apologize
her
for that,
side
actually.
can start fucking turning on
Yeah,
me.
I think
You know what I mean? But
I
I
think
don't-
it's
I don't
important to
care.
have these. I think it's important to be like this.
And just to point out the alphas, like
yeah,
continuously
the three
throughout.
Yeah.
alphas at this table.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Nick.
yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
all
fine.
like so
No.
alpha.
Yeah,
hard
it's
to
just a
deal
lot
with.
of
No,
like
I-
our dicks are out right now.
Yeah,
We're
literally.
peeing on corners to mark them
Yeah.
as our
Oh,
own.
should we mention that Pat actually made a video?
Yeah. Well, let's talk when he's here.
Okay, we'll deal with
Yeah,
that.
well,
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about when he's
Sounds
here.
like-
You can argue with him for 20 minutes.
I'm ready. I was when I won't. I'll argue with
I'll
him.
tell you what, Nick. When we do it with Pat,
Yeah.
I'm sitting it out.
Sit it out.
Same.
I'm like, because I don't have the energy to do
I
that
don't want to
again.
over alpha everybody, but like the
You can argue with Pat for 20 minutes. I'm out.
Well,
because
because I know how Pat is gonna be emotion and just.
Well,
like,
whatever.
I know
I'm-
Pat doesn't
I'm not-
listen to this, but
Yeah.
if you do, Gavin was telling me some of his arguments.
Oh, I got some arguments for Pat.
for the same scenario.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I was-
What would be the same argument, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I know where Pat's coming from.
He's got more ammunition on Pat.
That's
let's
fine.
just
I
say
can't.
that.
I'm not doing it. I'm sitting out on that one.
There was like subjects I saw and I was like, this would be great to say for Girls Night Out. But you guys had funny sunshine times without me. You guys had good times. It was fun.
We're
You're like, oh, it was
finger
great.
painting. It was-
Yeah, I heard from everyone. Oh, it was a great episode.
We
And,
didn't. You make it sound like we did not say it was better without you.
No, I didn't say that. But I do bring some. I'm glad I bring whatever I bring.
No, the honest, I actually like. I only saying this because I wouldn't say it because it's true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it if I didn't think this. I just wouldn't say anything. But I actually enjoy it more when you're here.
Yeah, I have. When I was out west, I was chatting up all you guys, like I was telling you, right? Talking about all you guys out west and talking about the podcast, the intro with the podcast and everything. Only because I like doing this. So, it's for me, like when you see me fighting, it's not personal.
This is one of my favorite things in the fucking
Yeah.
world.
It's like fighting with a brother.
Yeah.
That's what it's like for me. Like arguing with
I
a
just
brother.
like that. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying doing this is one of my favorite things in the
Yeah,
world.
this is
I
fun.
love this.
like doing this too.
This is my I love everything
Yeah, I really like doing this
about
too.
this.
But yeah, we can't all agree on everything.
No, I think
Well,
that
I
makes
mean,
good
I
podcasting.
think that's why it's working.
Yeah.
It makes good podcasts. It makes good. Listen to us hyping up our own fucking podcast.
We're jerking ourselves
On the
off now.
podcast.
We're gonna have to
I
actually
think we
convert this
need
to
a
a
little
video
bit
show.
People,
of a
if you're
joke
listening,
section.
keep,
Yeah.
if you're listening, you should keep listening.
It's the Rocket Robin Hood effect.
We're gonna call this one the Alpha podcast.
It's very alpha.
but you did
A lot of testosterone.
I know. Fuck. Go. What? The thing you're bringing up, the tweets or something.
Yeah, Trevor
Do you want
Noah.
to talk about the Trevor Noah
I can't
tweets?
talk today.
We have time, right, Gavin?
Yeah.
What time is it?
I gotta leave in 15, but
Can we
Okay,
just
so
go to
let's-
15?
Let's do
Yeah,
15
yeah.
more minutes, and then we'll wrap
let's
it
do
up.
10 so I can get out downstairs and meet her out front. Let's
Does
do.
she come and pick you up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do
10 more
15.
minutes.
Where's
of
she-
girls'
where you
night
going?
out.
I gotta go to my mother-in-law's for.
Y'all ready for
Is
this?
it in Hamilton, like by my house?
Yeah, it's by your house.
Do you want me to just drop you off there?
90s dance music references.
She's
and
grabbing
that's-
me.
Okay,
that's
okay.
my-
Sorry, buddy.
Go ahead.
You just alphaed me.
Do
by
the
the way.
tweets
yeah.
before we run out of time. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Okay, so do you want me to read some of his tweets?
Yeah, so Trevor Noah taking over for Jon Stewart on Daily Show.
And people were upset because he had some anti-Semitic.
From years ago, I heard.
Yeah, it's a while ago. This one's from 2010, actually. South Africans know how to recycle like Israel knows how to be peaceful.
Say that again. Sorry.
South Africans know how to recycle like Israel knows how to be peaceful.
Okay. So is South Africa bad at recycling first?
Exactly. Well, they were like sad
I
that
don't know.
someone as
I have no
ignorant
idea.
as Trevor Noah will host the Daily Show. The new Daily Show, Trevor Noah is a callous Jew basher, which I don't understand. How's that Jew bashing? To say that Israel, this is a violent area. They have a lot of war.
And it's like the comedic device there is the juxtaposition between recycling and war.
Exactly.
So it's like supposed to. With comedy, you kind of have to take a liberty in that sort of thing, where it's like you have to make weird connections. So
So who's attacking? Is it like a Fox? Like
Fox
conservatives?
was on. If you Google it, Fox is like #1 attacking him. So they started it.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I must make my women fear my penis. Oh, this is an RT Uber facts. The more you fear something, the bigger it appears. So he said, so I must make my women fear my penis, which is like, it's a question. I was like, is that bad? Like, I don't find that
Was
bad.
the atheist community, whatever, is out kind of pissed off about it too, because he posted a couple things about how like Christopher Hitchens died, and then people are selling his books or whatever, and he had a quote, I guess, or hashtag. It was like everybody needs a god or something like that. So everybody's getting all pissed off about that. My thing isn't that the content of tweets; it's the whenever like if someone was not affiliated with Jon Stewart and said those things, outrage culture would be right on them. But because he is affiliated with Jon Stewart, everyone's like, oh, give him a pass. And that's the thing I don't like. I don't care what he said. I just don't like the pass. I don't like because it's not equal. It's
Well, I don't understand.
either those things are a joke or they're not.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems to depend whether or not you're affiliated with Jon Stewart. Because if you were, I don't know, just some average guy and you said that, South Africans recycle like Israel knows about peace, that you would be called a bigot.
No one would care, actually.
You don't think so?
No one would care.
If I post anything like anywhere near that, like on Facebook, it was like, oh, you can't say
yeah,
that.
but that's, first of all, it's a joke. Secondly, that was 2010, and
Yeah.
he got like 900 retweets.
Yeah.
So no one really gave a fuck. Like it's just it's. I think people took it as a joke, and I think what happened was people aren't getting the Daily Show host they want.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? I think it's just spilled milk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people call. It's not really a bigoted thing to say.
No, I don't think so. I just want it to be even-handed across
He's got other ones. You guys want to hear it?
I have weird perspectives though. What he said doesn't bother me. It bothers me that he gets to say it and other people don't.
Yeah, but he does a lot of shit in his act that he knows how to do. Like, there's just some comics that can get away with some shit. It's not even great jokes. oh yeah, the weekend people are gonna get drunk and think I'm sexy, and it's like a quote, fat chicks everywhere.
Yeah,
Which is like, it's like a hacky. It's like, it's not a great, but like, you're upset for fat. Like, do you know how many fat chicks? Like, I'm not saying that you should. It's low and like whatever, but it's also like, like I just look at a dude like that and go, oh, you're a kid. Oh, you don't think
it was 5 years ago?
right?
He's like, if we were all held to us like that's not who you are now.
Exactly.
That's like when we record these like podcasts. It's like we started this over a year ago. When I look back and listen to episode 1 or whatever, I'm not the same person that
Different
I was
person.
now.
Exactly.
Like you grow as a person, so maybe he grew into the role.
Yeah, and like I hear a joke like that. I've heard new comics do jokes like that. Like all this stuff, I'm like, yeah, it just sounds like a new comic. Like all the tweets. Some of them are like trying to be offensive, and some of them, it's just like, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's not offensive to me. It's just like, oh, you're new.
Yeah.
It's maybe he wasn't that new, but it's 2010, and it's not even. I don't find it.
So what's this guy's what's his vibe like? Is he like, have you seen like he's been on the Daily Show before, right?
Yeah, but I've only seen like.
Is he funny? Besides all this tweet stuff,
From what I've seen, no.
Do you think
He's funny for a certain type of crowd? I think.
Do you think
He's not
gonna be
my
able,
funny, but I can see where he's funny.
But do you think he's gonna be able to?
That's the other problem.
Jon Stewart's
No, he cannot replace.
But
Jon
that's
Stewart.
the other problem is everyone's
be real here.
forgetting that it's a giant production behind him. He's an actor.
Yeah.
Everyone's forgetting. Everyone's like, oh, he's gonna. He doesn't have. It's like, no, Jon Stewart didn't say everything. He didn't write everything he said. He
I know
didn't
Jon
produce.
Stewart like goes on little riffs here if you watch him.
But who says he won't? Who says he won't fit
He
into
will.
the role?
I mean, give him time. Like maybe like you watch early Jon Stewart. Like I think at the beginning he didn't know about politics as much as he thought he did, and as time went now he's so schooled and he's so on point and just.
But
flowing.
anyone in that situation, Tina Fey in that situation, anyone in that situation is going into a show they've never done before, is
I
going
think
to be rough at it in the
he-
beginning.
I think he could come out on top.
Anyone, I think people
I think
could.
he has. I think he seems like he's gonna be good.
And they vetted this guy. There's no way they just like out of the blue.
Nobody's gonna watch the Daily Show anymore. Everyone's gonna watch John Oliver. Let's be real.
When is
The
that
audience is
on?
gonna switch
That's
over
on
to
Sundays.
John Oliver.
It's once a week, right?
Yeah, but it's once a week. They'll watch it. I watch
They'll watch
Larry
both.
Wilmore's
Why
show.
did they
I like
pull
Larry.
him? Couldn't they have pulled him like from whatever?
Yeah,
he's
why
doing?
did
Fuck that. He's got his new show going. He's doing awesome.
Larry
Yeah,
Wilmore's
yeah.
show I like
That
that
guy's
he's doing.
so good.
Colbert.
What's
doing,
that?
He's doing Colbert. Larry Wilmore does Colbert's spot. Yeah, I like Larry's show.
Wait.
Jon
Colbert's
Stewart was
not
always
on.
on
What are you
point.
telling me?
Colbert's-
Jon Stewart.
Yeah, he left.
He already left.
Yeah, he's gone.
And he was like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's gone. So
And he's actually taking over for David Letterman.
yeah, he's taking over David Lemon.
I don't know what the fuck that's gonna be like.
That's the thing is
gonna
like
be
it's
weird.
just change. That's what we're fighting.
No, but-
It's like everyone said the same. I tell my wife, everyone said the same thing about Heath Ledger playing the Joker. Could you imagine the Joker not being Heath Ledger? Everyone was like, I can't believe this fucking guy's gonna be playing Joker. And there was protests. People protested the shit out of that. He was nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
So like it's like
No,
it's
no.
just
I just
changed,
like.
that's
I
all.
know. I know what you're saying. It's like is he going to stay in that character he does, or is
No, he's not.
No,
that's what's gonna be weird
yeah,
to me.
he's gonna be more
That's the
distinct.
weird change that I'm gonna be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
that will be a weird adjustment, but I don't know.
That's
He
it.
seems-
It's just
he
you just
still
can't
seems-
see it.
You still see? He's pretty charming, I guess.
You
Yeah.
can't see. You just can't see it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's just you just can't see it, and it's fine. It'll be fine. People are gonna watch the Daily Show. It might get my guess is that they're trying to get a different audience. Michael Che is the new Weekend Update guy.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, but you didn't know that before. But nobody knew that. But I think my thing is that they're trying to get a different audience. Not a different, but try to include another audience into it.
I guess my personal thing is that I personally don't find Trevor Noah to be that funny.
Yeah, but they're gonna make him funny.
Yeah, probably.
They'll make him funny.
Wait,
If he's good at delivering jokes, they'll make him funny.
But that's a problem.
Trevor, is that the?
Trevor
No,
Noah is
yeah.
the new Daily Show guy.
Okay.
He's
I
from
honestly
South Africa.
didn't feel like his delivery was that great.
I'm pretty sure they probably said the same thing about Jon Stewart. I'm pretty sure
Probably.
people
Yeah,
were
you're
like
probably
that.
Right.
I don't know about early, but like more recently, like when you see Jon Stewart just in a random like interview with somebody like on the street or whatever, he's like on point. He's not like he doesn't need.
What's John gonna do now, anyways? Does anybody
Stand
know?
up.
Just straight up, stand up.
I thought he was gonna be. You were saying before he was gonna go into politics or something. Did that not?
Oh, I
happen?
made that up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you were like pretty serious looking about it too.
I-
at the
I
time.
lie about shit like that all the time and try
Yeah.
to just pass it off.
With
as
like a
fact.
Kevin Spacey seriousness too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
one of my charms, right?
Yeah.
As an alpha.
yeah, it's charm.
I annoyed him one. I met Jon Stewart once years ago, but I annoyed him. Just wanted to talk to him. I was at just. I talked to him for like a minute, maybe less, but he was nice to me. Like I had nothing. Anything I had to say wasn't even.
He seems like a
enough,
nice guy.
but he still was nice enough to just tolerate me for the minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like he was cool, moved on, went on with life, and that was cool. But the guy, he seemed like I just like it when it's stupid. Sometimes you gotta be careful because you might want to try. You meet someone you like, and all of a sudden they're just a dick to you. And you're
Yeah.
like, fuck.
All right, you guys want to wrap up?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys? I want to promote this Billy Jealousy. Did you get that beard stuff? Did they send you that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
but-
it too. I haven't used it, but
You
yeah.
haven't used it? It's awesome. I use it all the time.
On your beard?
Yeah, I use like the cream and the brush and everything.
It makes it what? Softer? What
Well,
happens?
it's soft. I also use I use a lot of stuff. I use coconut oil and everything. But it shapes, and then you get the wash. Don't use that too often because you got to keep your oils. But Billy Jealousy, those products are great. My beard looks like so much better. Feels so much better.
Is this a live read?
No,
Oh.
They gave like
when we did the Hamilton magazine, they sent us free samples.
they
cool.
contacted us.
Yeah.
And like, do you guys want some free?
We got brushes. We got like these. It was a good package that we got. They did it. Yeah. I sent them an email and said thank you.
Nice. So they, it's good products. And
Yeah.
Nice.
So far, I've been using it since I got back. It's
Where
been-
can you get it?
Online, Billy Jealousy. I guess.
BillyJealousy.com.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I would also say the same thing what you just said. I agree.
Should we promote date? We should be promoting dates in the beginning of the show.
I'm not seeing anybody right now.
Nice.
So okay. So stupid. Okay, so next Friday I'll be in Ajax and Toronto. I'm doing some show in Ajax, and then I'm doing the Texas Comedy Massacre in Toronto. And then Monday I'll be at the Riv. And then Thursday I'll be at, what's that venue over there? Mills Hardware. Saturday I'll be in Brampton for Mike McDonald's show. Then the following weekend I'll be in Ottawa for a few shows. And then the 15th we're doing our show again in Guelph.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, sorry.
What? This is what day?
May 15th.
Okay.
May 15th, May 9th and 10th. May 9th and 8th I might be in up in Sudbury. That's still whatever. We're still figuring that out. And July 3rd, 4th, and 5th I'll be in Montreal at the Communist. I think that's it. I think that's what I have so far. Oh, and May 16th I'll be in Toronto doing the Flat Tire Comedy. Yeah.
You can check out my podcast, Bad Reception, at badrec.com or Bad Reception on iTunes and Stitcher. And it surprisingly has just as much yelling as Girls Night Out. And I'm alone. So
He's arguing with himself.
yeah,
He puts up a mirror.
just scream into the mirror. Also, my new comedy blog, foolicity.com, foolicity.com.
Is everyone
It's,
participating on it?
There's
Like,
a few people. Few
everyone here?
comics.
Yeah.
Nick's going to be soon, coming out with
cool.
an article.
Yeah.
Anthony Malekis is coming out. He does a new essay every week, which is just ridiculousness, called Manic with Malekas.
Oh, really?
Nice.
And it's
I like
they're,
that title.
They're hilarious. And yeah, it's going well. It seems pretty good. And that's it for me.
Jason Rouse is playing Hamilton Yuck Yucks May 7th.
Damn.
And it's just 7th to 9th. 7, 8. I guess that's 3 days then.
No, it's only one day, right?
Wait, 7, 8. Wait.
Wouldn't it be
Oh, I'm
two-
stupid. Sorry. Hamilton, May 7th. Wait. What's that? May 7th and
9 to 9th.
yeah. I guess that's.
Oh, so they put 3 shows together for
I
him.
guess 3 shows. So 7th, 8th, and 9th. May 7th, 8th, and 8th, and 9th. Jason Rouse. I'll be on that show. Yuck Yucks. And I recommend Hunter Collins is a buddy of mine. He's a funny comedian. Check him out online if you could. And I guess that's it for me for now.
Cool. I have a show this Wednesday at, or going to be an open mic, or whatever you call it, at work on James Street. And I think the show starts at 11 or 11:30 or some crazy time like that.
Yeah.
So come check that shit out. And I guess that wraps up episode 107 of Girls Night Out. Have a good time.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy,
Happy
well,
Easter.
whatever.
Jesus.
Jesus.